Hi, my name is Navya and I live in Curacao. Curacao is an island in the Caribbean Sea close to the northern coast of Venezuela. Today I would like to talk about letting people carry their responsibility because I've noticed with myself a lot of times I see when people, let's say for example, I tell somebody something about a certain person that I know, and I tell them, be cautious with that particular person because I've experienced some very strange things, strange behaviors, toxic behaviors with that person. And then I noticed that they just don't worry with my advice, and that you just go and deal with the person and, and get burned, and another time it was that I've told somebody, another this is another person, I've told somebody to take care of your, work on your healing, work on your issues, work on your addictions. This is like how many years ago? I think about six, for, yes, for sure 6 years ago, six. I've told them. I also recommended a good a good coach that was specialized in that particular area, inner child area, for them to go. And I've told them also about somebody that they know that went to that particular coach concerned the same kind of problem, and that person told me that they had a very good results. They didn't bother. I talked about it. I told them. I gave them the advice. I gave them the coach name and information, and they didn't bother. Right now, they're sitting in the same problem. Actually, a bigger problem that to what I advised them about 6 years ago. So with those two examples, I and there are a lot more examples, but those two examples I'm giving you, and I'm letting you know, based on those two and other examples that I have. I've decided to just let people make their mistakes. When I see things are coming, when I see problems coming, toxic behaviors coming, I just do nothing. I let the person experience it, and then for them to get the experience that they have to get, because I think that's what life is all about, to get the experience. And especially when these persons don't listen to me, it's best to take a back seat and let them do their thing and experience the situation, the toxic situation. Right now they're dealing with it, you know. Let them deal with the toxic situation for them to learn from it. Because I was trying to protect them, by telling them, giving them advice about the person, or the other one about the healing. I was trying to advise them, to help them. Actually, that's what I thought I was doing, but they didn't take my advice, and they just went about their life, and then doing what they want to do. And then right now they are caught up in toxic situation that they could have prevented. So that's what I mean with, let people carry their responsibility. Do not try to help people all the time. Check with yourself, check with your intuition before you do it. Right now, that's what I'm doing. I check with my intuition. Actually, I'm more inclined to don't say nothing, and if I get through my intuition, I get an impulse to help the person, I will tell them something and help them. But otherwise, I will let everybody carry their own responsibility, because it's their life anyway. It's their life. They have to deal with the consequences. They have to deal with the problems. I have to deal with my own consequences also. And when I make the decision not to tell the person, anybody, about what I see coming, it's also my decision and my responsibility, because I have to hold back, and that's my lesson also. Hold back. Hold back, let people make the decisions, make the choices, because they're the ones carry it anyway. They're the ones, they're the ones carry it. They're the ones responsible for it anyway, for their own life. I'm not responsible for their life. They can say, they can blame me, but it's not the case. They're the ones feeling the heat of whatever choice that they make. I'm the one that have to feel the heat also of the choices that I'm making. So it's better to let people make their own choices. And if I get an inclination, an advice, via my intuition to help the person, I will. But otherwise, I will let everybody carry their own responsibility. I think it's much better to do it like that. Let me know what you think about it, and if you think differently, let me know also. Let me know your comment on it, on the topic.